What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another tune from the Lucky 7 soundtrack, a J-drama from 2012. And this is a good time to do a reaction to it because on my Patreon I just finished the watch-along for the show proper, meaning I did the last 2 episodes in a single installment. But as I said there, and in a couple watch-alongs previous, there is a special episode which takes place after the regular series and which builds off of what happened over the course of the show. I think it's double long at least, meaning it's somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours, whereas a regular episode is roughly 45-46 minutes. So yeah, it's a double long episode that gives us an extra story and then concludes everything. So I'll try to do that soon over on my Patreon, at which point we'll go into another J-drama watch-along. In any case, this tune is composed by series composer Tim Wynn, and I've said many times in the half dozen or so reactions I've done to this soundtrack, and definitely repeatedly while watching the show over on the watch-along on Patreon, that I think it's a lovely score, especially the emotional tunes in the soundtrack. There are other tracks that are energetic. I reacted to the Showdown tune, which has a bit of drama and kinetic energy. It sounds like music for an action scene. But yeah, there are other tunes with a lighter comedic quality. Excuse me, there are also tracks like this one here, which is Come to Me, which is maybe somewhere in between more dramatic and more soft and tender. I would say it perhaps is a little bit down the softer and more tender side of the spectrum, though not as much as Shine and some of the others I've already reacted to. So this tune, Come to Me, it often plays when the Lucky Detective Agency and the 7 members, or for a period of the show, 6 members, are working together, using their various skills and their sensitivities to the client in the case, or maybe people in the larger circumstances of the case, to do something good to bring about a positive conclusion to the case. It's used when they are putting everything together and using all their skills to find the best possible solution and to commit to being a team and using that teamwork to solve whatever the issue is. So yeah, I don't quite know how to read the title Come to Me. I suppose it could be the conclusion of the case or the satisfaction of the client, and that is the essence of the phrase Come to Me. Either way, I think it's a wonderful tune. Again, maybe slightly less soft and tender than some others I've reacted to, but more on that end of the spectrum than some of the others which have a, energetic or rock type of sound. So let's give it a listen. This is from the Lucky 7 soundtrack from 2012 by series composer Tim Wynn, a track that is called Come to Me. tune. Again, it's got a bit more rock energy. It almost feels a bit blues funk rock compared to some of the others I've reacted to, but it still has that sweet human tenderness in some of the melodic runs, and especially in that section in the latter third where it breaks down a little bit and the piano chords come to the fore. But yeah, I enjoy it, and I think it, again, plays not only when the team is working together to solve a case, but often in like montage sequences where you see them either collectively or in different pairings or individually working towards solving the case and committing themselves to that. So yeah, it's a cool tune, reflective of the series overall, and I am very much looking forward to doing a watch along for the special episode. Again, if any of you out there are seeing this and haven't seen any of the show at all, I encourage you to go check out my watch along on Patreon. I'll try to remember to put a link to the Patreon collection for this watch along in the video description. Thank you again to Michaela and Dawn who've been watching it with me, and to all those who may see it in the future. Let me know what you think of the tune, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.